Up YouTube. So I've got another review. This is the MagicYoyo K8 Leopard. It is a huge yo-yo, and it's available on Amazon or AliExpress or all those other ones, and it's okay. Anyway, let's get into it. So when I first got this, when these first show up, there's these like plastic finger spin hubs that sit in here. They're not good for finger spins because they don't like this. This pokes out a little bit, and the cup is sort of a cup, but it makes the yo-yo play like garbage. So you throw it and it's like, and you really can't finger spin. You can't play with the yo-yo. And then they're super hard to get out because you probably can't see it, but there's this little dip in here. And you can't really, there's no way to get in there and get them out because like the little lip comes over and they're in there and you can't really get your finger in there to get them out. So what I had to do was stab it with a knife to create and then pull it out. And that destroys the little plastic piece, but it's literally like garbagey plastic. So pulled that out, and it's much better without those, but it's a little bit lighter too. So I don't know what the weight is without the plasticky rings, but let's go through the specs. So on Amazon, it says the butterfly shape, clearly. The weight is 67.16 grams, and that's what it is out of the box. So I would imagine removing the plastic things probably cut out half a gram, maybe even up to a gram. So probably 66 and a half grams without the plastic things, which is kind of light considering this is a huge yo-yo. The diameter is 59.51, which is pretty big. I mean, the diameter of this is almost as big as the Yeti, or the Yeti 2.0 rather, or the what is it? The Daydream. It's almost that big of a yo-yo, but it's metal, as you can see. Aluminum, 61 aluminum. Anyway, the width is 44.75 millimeters, which is huge. The gap width is 4.5 millimeters, also huge. Comes with the standard MagicYoyo concave bearing, the 8-ball bearing. And it says hub stacks, yes, but there's no hub stacks. Hub stacks are different. It had just plastic caps that were in there that sucked. So anyway, let's talk about this. This is not my favorite yo-yo. I think it looks good, and the splash colors are cool. The yellow splash looks good with the yellow string. And it's kind of huge, and a lot of the weight's kind of in the rims because it's got this like rim lip here. And then the inner cup is kind of interesting, the way the steps go. So the distribution is kind of a neat idea. But I think there's some misses here. Now it's pretty smooth once you get the rings out, which is nice. So it's pretty smooth for a Magic Yo-Yo. They're nothing. Most of them aren't, particularly the older ones. This is kind of an older one. None of them are anything to super write home about, but they're okay. So the problem that I have with this one, particularly, it's not a terrible yo-yo. It's not as bad as the Bibu God of Death that I said was garbage. But similarly, and it's also Bibu is also a huge one too. But the problem I have similarly with the Bibu, as I kind of have with this too, is it just kind of goes flat here, and you catch the string sort of right here a little bit, like because the angle is so sharp. Now it's not as bad, the string won't catch and like screw up your trick or anything, but it makes a weird click sound, and because it's such a like sharp angle, you can sort of clicking the string out of there can kind of knock the yo-yo off a little bit. Now the yo-yo is pretty big and stable, so I don't think I've knocked it out and had to screw up a trick or just spin out uncontrollably. But it's a little, it kind of kills the spin time a little bit. It spins okay and it feels okay, and it's not, I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer on it, but it's kind of a boring shape. And as far as Magic Yo-Yos go, this one's kind of expensive. I mean, this one's like $20. So, the other Magic Yo-Yos in the $20 range are much better. I mean, the N12 Shark. I mean, the N12 Shark's cheaper now too, but the N12 Shark is less expensive than this, and it's a ton better. I think the purple line is in this price range. It's a ton better. The other one I already did, the Amatoys one, which I don't think you can get on Amazon anymore, is cheaper than this. It's like 15 or 16 bucks, and it's a ton better. There's the V4 P-loader, which I don't have, but is seems to be a ton better. This one's kind of, I mean, I don't want to say it's a miss, 'cause it's not a bad yo-yo. It's just kind of, it's boring shape. It's kind of expensive for a Magic Yo-yo, and it's not out of the box. Like you gotta dig out the cups, and you gotta do some work. And for this could have been better. Not to say that it's bad now. I haven't thrown it away or anything. It gets used occasionally. It's not terrible. It's just, this could have been better. I wish it was better. If you're looking to like pick up Magic Yo-yos just to be like, oh, they're cheap and I like to have a lot of yo-yos to bring around and throw around, you could probably skip this one. I have it. I mean, it's not bad enough for me to like give away or throw away or whatever, but it's not the best. It also kind of came with some damage around the rim. Now, I don't know if they all come like that, if I just got unlucky, it just got mushed in the factory or whatever, but there's some, this might have even been, and that looks like a ding. So, there's, I don't know if you could see them on the camera, but right around the edge here, it looks like it kind of got skipped off of something, or like they got mushed together or something and just didn't work out. But other than that, it's okay. It's not bad. It's smooth. It's kind of big. It's a little slow because it's huge, but huge yo-yos are slower playing. But could have been better. Good try. Lots of other good Magic Yo-yos to get though. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you like what's going on here on my channel. I try to put up videos pretty often, and I do a lot of reviews. I'll do trick circles. I do discussions. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. Cheers to you.